Welcome back to Lucky Dog Farms. It's been a little while since the last video. Lori and I have been traveling. We ran down to Tampa to see my aunt. She turned 95. And then we took a couple more days and went further south down the Key West. We had never been there. So you'll probably hear the wind. It's cold and blustery, but that's okay. The sun is coming out. Today, what I have for you is the wine barrel table that I built. You can do this at your own place. You can do it for inside or outside the house. Then I'm going to finish up the videos on the solar system. And then after that, I'm going to do some videos on this wrap around porch that I built. You can see behind me and above me. Here's the other angle here looking towards the east. So I built this last winter and spring. It was a great long project. And I'll show you everything from the plans to everything that we did to make this happen. So glad you're here. Please subscribe. That helps our little channel out. Stay tuned for a lot more. And thanks for being here with us at Lucky Dog Farms. And stay tuned. More to come. All right, let's talk about this fun table. So you can see the plate glass there. You can see the barrels underneath. I'm going to tell you how it all came together. I suggest you start with your top first. You can use plate glass like this. I found it at Marketplace and it was like $50. You can also use a glass pane, old glass pane door. You can use a wooden door. You can use almost anything for that top. So the next part after you pick your top, of course, is to get the barrels. Again, I found these on Marketplace. They're about $70 a piece, so not too bad. And you can see they were kind of sketchy. And they had lots of stains on them from just age and also the wine that was in there at one time. But let me tell you, using a little bit of sanding makes just an incredible difference. So you can see my sander right there. Had a rotary sander. I sanded also the rims, the metal pieces there, the rims you see there. I also sanded those. I wanted that to have that nice bright metal look, so the sander took all the rust off. And then after that was done, the next stage was to get a nice stain. And you can see here, I actually use teak oil because these are oak. They're very dense wood. Like teak is on sailboats and so on. So I used that and it came around great. And here's the top, and you can see how nice that looks. And then I also flipped the barrels over on their sides because I wanted to stain the barrels and not get the stain on the rims. So I put them on their side and just rolled them as I did each little section. Rolled them over until I got the whole thing done. It was a hot day, so they really dried fast. And you can see now how nice that barrel looks when it's done. You can see how nice, how clean the metal is, and you can see how well the wood is pretty well cleaned up too. So after that, I also measured out the floor. You can see a little bit of the blue tape right there. That's a painting tape, and I measured out so I could see and envision how big the glass would be on top of that. And of course, I leveled it off. And then I also found these little spacers, plastic spacers, that I put on top of the metal rim because I didn't want to scratch the glass underneath. And so it came out really nice. When we had the grandkids up here, I put little bumpers up there so nobody would hurt their heads. You can see how well it came out. Also, in the beginning of this video, I forgot to tell you that we have a new rescue dog. His name is Marshall, an incredible story, an adventure that I'm going to have Lori tell you more about because she ran down to get him in Louisiana, brought him up here. He's been quite the adventure. Let me tell you, we've had to learn a lot about hound dogs. They are very different from labs. which I am really, really used to. So thanks for subscribing. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you so much.